Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to a short one where we are going to be observing Isshiki Otsutsuki's unique but unnamed Dojutsu. The next Boruto chapter is a few days away, so I figured I'd just cover some short topics until then, seeing as how most of the logical discussion and theory videos have all been made at this point. So let's begin. Isshiki Otsutsuki possesses two Dojutsus, and as an Otsutsuki, one of them is a Byakugan, but apparently only in his left eye and cannot access it when in a vessel. It grants him the usual near 360 field of vision and the ability to see the chakra pathway system, though there are special barriers that he cannot see through, such as the underground facility within Konoha that was made with such arrangements, and Sasuke's mineral-based smoke bomb. This ability of the 360 vision when the Byakugan is activated practically makes it impossible for anyone to strike him at his blind spots. I know there was a situation with Kaguya where she was able to strike him from behind, but the only thing that would have made sense here is if he didn't have his Byakugan activated, or that would literally contradict what the ability of the eye is supposed to do. So if he had the Byakugan activated at that moment, Kaguya would have had to approach her plan cautiously. Now, as for his unnamed eye, Ishiki has a right eye dojutsu that holds no past connection to the series before. This new eye is unique completely in its own way, unlike how every Otsutsuki is granted the ability to possess the Byakugan. This eye, however, which has not been explained why, is only unique to him. I find it strange that Kodachi never decided to name the eye before Ishiki's death, as that's one of the most important things when it comes to dojutsus in the Naruto franchise. Its name. When you hear Sharingan, you think Uchiha, that's their trait, and same thing with the Byakugan and the Hyuga clan. My feeling with this unnamed eye is that it will in fact make its comeback later on in the series, because there was no way at one point did Kodachi not think of naming this eye. He probably planned for it to be explained fully in detail at a later point, kind of like what Kishimoto did with the Matarasu when it first made its appearance in Naruto, then only way later on did it get its full introduction in Naruto Shippuden. As for its abilities, it allows him to perform his signature technique, Sukunahikona. Yes, as silly as it sounds, that's its name, a technique that allows him to instantly shrink himself or any non-living target he sees and just as quickly restore its original size. Afterwards, he can use Daikokuten to store these shrunken targets in a pocket-sized dimension and summon at full size at any given time. We actually got a glimpse of this in the anime after Delta destroyed the table Jigen was eating at. What's interesting is that even while in Jigen's body and not manifesting this unique eye, he can still access these abilities, though at a lower level, but still fast enough to be invisible to even the eyes and senses of Naruto and Sasuke. Jigen is able to shrink his black rods to launch them at microscopic size into the bodies of his foes while leaving them completely unaware of it, before returning them to their original size to instantly inflict catastrophic injuries. He can also enlarge them whenever necessary to counter armed blows from enemies, and can even apply the ability to his own body, allowing him to disappear from sight and maneuver around the battlefield, as if teleporting, fast enough to catch the likes of Naruto and Sasuke off guard, and is even still able to apply this to anything except living beings such as flames. This is probably one of the most broken abilities in the entire franchise. Only Sasuke with his Sharingan can counter this ability by being able to see the rods or Jigen himself at micro size. But just like Lee once said, his eyes may be able to see what's happening, but if his body is too slow to react, what's the point? Jigen on his own was way too strong and fast for Naruto and Sasuke to do anything, as I can't believe I'm saying this as a Sasuke fanboy, but during that fight they landed only one hit, and it was just a simple kick by Sasuke. Nothing else worked literally because of the combination of his abilities with this natural feat and speed. Now, while his ability requires hand motions in Jigen's body, upon being reincarnated with his right eye active, Ishiki was able to use his abilities with just a gaze, and it's on a completely different level, able to even shrink techniques in an instant, as he was able to effortlessly minimize Koji's flames and even Boruto's Rasengan and Naruto's Rasengan barrage, as well as summon the pillars he shrunk earlier to easily pin down Koji despite even his Sage mode being able to sense it. He also proves to be able to use this for more creative purposes, such as shrinking down structures to cause damage to the surroundings and unbalance a foe's footing. He can also use an unnamed technique to manifest and telekinetically control massive black cubes that can disrupt the sensing abilities of even Hokage Naruto, and this hasn't been confirmed, but I also like to believe Sasuke's Rinnegan as well. Something I missed when reading chapter 51 was the panel where it looks like Sasuke was trying to activate his Rinnegan but made a noise as if it was malfunctioning. I can't tell afterwards if he was able to use it to switch places with the block above him or he just simply dodged it, unable to use his Rinnegan when around the cubes. This feat will be explained further whenever this fight happens in the anime, because unlike in the manga, we'll actually see if Sasuke dodged it or switched places with the cube. His right eye also appears to possess unique sensing powers, capable of viewing his life force in the form of fiery shadows and also sensing the progress of Boruto's karma. Though this ability could actually just be a Byakugan ability, seeing as how Momoshiki was able to see Boruto's destiny through his own eyes. As well as Ishiki was able to tell easily who Koji was cloned after and why Amado created him. But like a lot of things, hasn't been explained properly yet. And that is Ishiki's Dojutsu in a nutshell. Be sure to let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments down below. Next time I mention this eye will be when I cover a super long video ranking my top Dojutsus in the entire Naruto franchise. Thank you all for watching until the end, I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.